Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Brenda in Arizona. Yes, we are in Brenda in Arizona. Most of you are going to go, where the hell is Brenda in Arizona? Well, if you take the 10 heading towards Phoenix, so that's going east, and you get to Quartzside, and you continue past Quartzside, and then there's a little highway that goes up there called Highway 60. You go up there a few miles, and that's where Brenda is. So yes, we're in Brenda, Arizona, and we are here until Saturday. So we're here for six nights. Leave on Saturday. You want? Yeah, 6 nights. So we're here for 6 nights. Sorry, it has been a very long day. After my brain fried yesterday, we got a pretty good night's sleep. Got up this morning, got everything done. We left the campsite at 8:51, and we got here and pulled. We got here at the front gate at 11:44, so just under 3 hours, and that included our 20-minute break that we did at the rest area. We only did a 20-minute break at the rest area. Then at the next rest area, we had to do a quick stop there because I'd forgotten to fill up my water bottle. Fortunately, there was another rest area that like about 20 miles down the road, so we were able to fill up there and get something to drink and then carry on. So that wasn't too bad. So I think we had a total of 30-minute break time in there. But got here, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful resort. It's gorgeous. It's very clean. It's very tidy. They've got permanent residents here with park models. And then there's a lot of RVs here. Everything is clean. I mean, all the sites are clean. Even when you go past the park models or those that live here annually and whatnot, their sites are very tidy. They've got a dog park up the front of the main office. We have not tried that yet. We'll be heading out there shortly, so keep an eye open for that video coming from Zeffie's Great Adventures on her Facebook group, and we'll go out there. But it looks like a decent size, but I have a feeling that it's gravel. I'm trying to remember when we got up there and had a look at it. I have a feeling it's gravel, which means she probably won't run on it because it's not the nice rounded gravel. It's the sharp rocky type that gets in amongst her paws. But we got here, we got everything set up. Like we raced around. I actually had to, because the office didn't close open till 1 o'clock, so I called the number that was next to the door and told them I was here. Said my email states this is the site that I'm in, and it's like just go ahead and park and come down to the office at 1 o'clock to finish check. And I said, okay. I said, well, I actually have a seminar to get on, so I'll be down after that. And they're like, that's fine. And I previously left them a voicemail letting them know that I was going to be in early and if that was okay, and that my email said this was my site and that's where I would head to if there was nobody there to put me in the right direction. And so I was able to come onto the site. We got here, we got everything set up, we got the power hooked up, we got the water hooked up, we got the sewer hooked up, and emptied the tanks because they did need emptying in the end. Yes, I didn't want to empty them in Palms Desert because last time I needed a tool to get the sewer hose off, and we're able to get Amazon delivered here, and I've got the tool on order. I just need to go in and put the address of the place and for it to be delivered here this week. So if I need it I actually need it to get the hoses apart, but if I need it again to get the hose off the fitting of the RV, then I've got it available to me. So yeah, so we got all hooked up, came inside. We didn't have lunch today, Zeph. Zeph's just sort of like, whatever. Just realized we didn't have lunch. I quickly grabbed an apple, got online. I would tell you this, my Sprint MiFi device gets a stronger signal than my cell phone does. I'm so like, yes, because I have to work this week, so yes, and the internet connection is the most important thing. So yes, we're going to, but it's been blowing up with text messages and all that sort of stuff. So the phone works, but when you look at the bars, I've got full strength on my Sprint and like 2 bars on my AT&T phone. So yeah, that was my biggest concern, was am I going to have internet? But the reviews on RV Trip Wizard for this place said that yes, they do get Sprint there, they do get Verizon, they do get AT&T, and what was the other one? There's another one they had there. And they said the Wi-Fi was really good here as well. The thing is that I do a lot of confidential stuff, so I do not get on the public Wi-Fi here at the park. I leave actually sometimes I do that for streaming. Like if they have a really good signal and they don't temper the speed, I would use that for streaming, but we just use the Wi-Fi, it's fine, because I've got unlimited on that. But yeah, so it's been good. We got, and once everything was done, I grabbed an apple out of the fridge. I think that was my lunch. Some coconut water, an apple, and sat down here, got on for day 2, and got in just in time for the breakthrough zone. That is my favorite part of the whole weekend, but I can't wait to go back and watch the morning session. But I got back in time for the breakthrough zone, and there was a guy on there who was completely open. He was coachable. He had some breakthroughs on there, which was just magical to watch. I love when people are open and coachable and willing to have their basically their baby, their business idea that they've got and they're struggling with, to have it opened, ripped apart, put back together again in a way that could be more beneficial for them and more beneficial for the clients they want to serve. I love watching that happen. Can't tell you what the business is, can't give you the details because that's all confidential. If you want to find out what happens in the breakthrough room, you're going to have to be on one of these sessions that we have with Networking Riches, the Media Magic workshops and all of that. So, but it is just so incredible to watch these changes take place. And this weekend, the whole weekend, from what I saw this afternoon and what I saw yesterday, has bought stuff that's been sitting in the back over here, just been mulled over. Some of it has been for a few years. In fact, all of it has been for a few years, and now it's coming to the forefront now. It's like, oh, that's right, I was going to do that. Why didn't I? And then I start thinking about it, maybe it's the time to rev that up and get it done. So there's going to be some interesting stuff happening. I'm going to talk to my accountability partner on Wednesday. So I've got to get everything in place for our conversation on Wednesday and see what she thinks. And I'll definitely set up a coaching call as well. But yeah, my brain's just going right now. But after all of that, so after everything was finished, after that finished up, we sat on the couch for a little bit, and Zeffie was up in the window doing her thing, checking everything out. And then the sun started moving around, and we're kind of, and the front of the vehicle faces southwest. So I now have the shade up because I didn't have it up when we first arrived, because Zeffie was up there. She was loving looking out. There's a great picture of her in her nice big bed up there, and I put a blanket in there, and she now seems to sleep in there more often during the day. Because I put one of her, it's one that's got a nylon on the back of it and like the fleece line on the front of it. And since I threw that in there, she's now spending more time in her bed during the day. Most of the time she goes and hops into her nest in the bedroom there on the bed and sleeps there. But now she's been doing that, and she'll rearrange that thing. And today she got sort of like rearranged a little pillow and flopped it down, and she had one paw around it this way, one paw over this way, and her head resting on the pile of blanket in the middle. It's so cute. Just go check out my Facebook page, it's on there. She's really cute, and she's just like looking out the window. But so I did go down to the office. She was not happy about being left alone, and checked out the laundry so I could get some laundry done before we leave. And it's all coin operated. It's like $1.50 to wash and $1 to dry. I'm like, yes. Was it the other way around? Yeah, no, that's right. $1.50 to wash and $1 to dry. Like, yay! So stocked up on some quarters. So I'll be able to do some. I want to get the bedding done, so I need to get that done. Like the comforter, towels that need to get done. I didn't do a big. I only did a couple of loads last night. But I still got things like towels and bedding stuff to do. So we will get that done, and it's not far. We're not far from it at all. So yes, so Zeffie was not happy about being left. she is so funny. So I have these bones that are about about 3 to 4 inches long, 3 inches long. These little chew bones that she can have, and she gets one a day. But when I leave, she gets one. And so I tossed it into her bed on the dash up there, because I knew that's the place she's going to go. Because she's going to look out the window and she's going to watch me walk down the street. I was thinking going to the back and going that way, but I thought, no, I won't distress her too much. I'll walk where she can see me. And so I went off down to the office. So I tossed it into her bed, and she tried to follow me out the door and got a big no on that one. So I walked off down to the office, did everything I needed to do to get checked in and all that. I come back, she greets me at the door. She did not whine at me when I came in the door, which was awesome. I thought, yay, we're starting to win a little bit here. Because I'm not going for very long. When I'm in the last 2 days, when I've left, it's only been for like 10, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the most. Last night was 20 minutes when I was folding the laundry. So I come inside and I'm like taking my shoes off, and I look up where her bed was, trying to see if she had eaten her treat. She had thrown the treat out of the bed, and it was actually on the dash, not in her bed, and completely untouched. Like she had picked it up and dropped it out of the bed, as though to say, you do not belong here. And once I was in there and I was taking my shoes off, she jumped up there, got her treat, went down on the floor, and where she normally has her treats, and laid there and ate it. And I was like, okay. Anytime I put the little tiny training treats, I will like scatter them around the RV. She'll go looking for them and eat them when I'm out. But if I give her any of the 3 to 4 inch bone chews that I have, like dog biscuits and stuff, if I give her any of those, she waits until I get back to eat them. But the little training treats, she will eat those while I'm out. So I'm sort of like, okay. And I like to put the treats in different places so that she has to go find them. And I tell her, go find. And she'll go to the regular places. And she's done that before, but the regular places. And I says, no, you're not done yet. And she'll like look at me and says, go find. And so she'll go off and she'll go find them. And so she's now learned to look in places that I don't normally put treats now too. So, but I thought it was kind of interesting that she'll leave the 3 to 4 inch bones, chew bones alone, but she'll eat the training treats when I'm not here. I don't know. Maybe eating the training treats is something that's quick and easy, so she can get back to the window. But the bones, she likes to do that down on the floor, right in front of my recliner. Is where she likes to eat them, unless I'm in the recliner. But anyway, so that's us for the day. It's going to be, we went and had, after I got back from that, had a nap. And now we're going to put some shoes on and go for a walk, because it was like 86 degrees when we got here. So that's in the 30s for my Kiwi family and friends. So yeah, so now that it's cooled down a bit, we're going to go for a walk down to the dog park, see how that works. Oh, and can you let me know how this sounds too? Because I have my microphone. I found I took my microphone. I found this when we were with the movers the other day, and so I was like, yay, I have my microphone, yay. And I just need to find my camera. My little camera that goes up here, so I'm not looking down as much. So yeah, so let me know how this sounds. I'm going to play it back to see if it sounds okay. I did do some test runs earlier, and I think I have it set up correctly. But if you guys could let me know, I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyway, I'm still looking for somebody who has experience with GoPros, because I'm still trying to figure out what sort of a GoPro I need for when I'm out walking around and want to take videos and not use my phone, and also to be able to somehow attach it to my dash to use it as a dash cam. So I know what I want to use it for, I just don't know which one to get, because there are just so many different options. So if you have experience with a GoPro, or you know GoPros very well, or use them a lot when you're out and about and walking, driving, whatever, please contact me, because I would like to have a conversation about GoPros. So that's it from me for today. How was your Serenity Sunday? What did you do to relax and enjoy the day? Please let us know in the comments below. I'm off to go walk a puppy. So have a super fun, and so look for me soon, because we'll be down at the dog park giving a review on the dog park, as long as there's not too many people down there. Anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you tomorrow for Magic Monday. He konera.